I want to troubleshoot a problem that's very common to the Chinese chainsaw clones. The 5200 model also they're labeled often by 45cc all the way up to 75cc. If you get one out of the box and it doesn't want to run, you give it gas and dies out, or after it gets warmed up, it doesn't want to run, or if you have to use real heavy oil gas mixture like a 20-to-1 to make it run, this is the first thing you need to do. And we're looking at the carburetor, and this is a Kucher. This chainsaw didn't have a problem with it, but it's the same basic setup as you get with all these others. I want you to look very carefully. Right under there, there's a bolt. That bolt connects the carburetor to the motor. And often these things are loose, and that will provide an air leak and it's into the motor, so that it doesn't bring fuel in. And that air leak is enough to make them die out when you give them gas. Now there's one of the screws, and there's the other one will be right under here. You can't quite see it, but it's right under there. Two of them, they're symmetrical, right there and right there. And if you tighten those up, that's the first thing you should try, is to tighten those up, because somewhere there's air getting into your fuel mixture. There's an air which causes it to cut out like that. So tighten those two bolts before you do anything else. And this applies to all chainsaws when you have them cutting out like that. Usually there's an air leak getting into the fuel system, and you need to shut that off to make sure that the pull gas in and run properly. These Chinese chainsaws are pretty darn good chainsaws if you know the problems that come with them. This one was an excellent chainsaw, and I give it high ratings. Some people have had trouble with this model, but I have had none and found it to be excellent. Good luck with your Chinese chainsaw.